So there has been a lot of anime news in the past 12 to 24 hours, and most likely, most of you have already heard a few of these things I'm going to mention, but if there's an off chance you haven't, then I, at the very least, want to make sure all of you know about this information. So to start off, let's talk about Tokyo Ghoul. So, yesterday, Funimation made a tweet, a very interesting tweet on social media, which I'll show on screen. And when you first look at it, it really just speaks a lot about the current state of Tokyo Ghoul Re's anime. When a company that is hosting Tokyo Ghoul is having to go out of their way to create a live stream just to explain what is going on, because the anime is such a cluster of, like a clustered mess, you know it's a very bad anime adaptation. And I'm just like, oh, that's bad. That's really bad. It's pretty much the lowest you could possibly go with an anime adaptation, when a company, an official company, has to go out of their way to explain their product to make sure everybody's on board for they can watch it. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's bad. That's really bad. And there's still individuals that come at me to this day on the old videos I made talking about the Tokyo Ghoul anime, telling me, Chibi, it's a good anime. I like it, which fine, you like it, go for it. But they yell at me saying, I'm not appreciating for what it is, or, liking it because, it's Tokyo Ghoul, or, that everybody else can somehow understand it, which is obviously not the case. When Funimation has to go out of their way to talk about the anime and explain it through a live stream, that is bad. I don't care what you say, that's automatically bad, because that pretty much is saying, or what Funimation is saying, is that this series is such a mess. To make sure that the series is successful on our platform, we have to explain to our audiences that watch our stuff that we have on our site what's going on. Now you understand? That's pretty bad. So, let's be real here. If you have kept up to date with the Tokyo Ghoul Re anime information, before it even aired, it was already stated that this second half of Tokyo Ghoul Re's anime was going to adapt the last, 120 chapters or so, or last, 100 chapters of the manga, which is pretty freaking insane, because, that's a lot of freaking chapters. And, if it was a typical battle shonen, like Fairy Tail or something, fine. It would still degrade the content quite a bit, but fine. But Tokyo Ghoul has so much information in each individual chapter, when you start cutting things, and cutting things, and cutting things, it's going to leave a huge mess. And obviously, it's a very big mess where Funimation has to go out of their way just to explain what is going on. See, I am not currently up to date with anime, and the reason why is because I dropped that crap soon as I saw the first 2 episodes of the second half of Tokyo Ghoul Re. I saw how bad it was, and I absolutely just wanted to throw up with how bad it was. I was like, oh my god, out of everything, Tokyo Ghoul Route A to the, Tokyo Ghoul Re to, the original 2 seasons or whatever, the original season of Tokyo Ghoul, that was nothing in comparison to what this new anime adaptation Tokyo Ghoul Re is, and how it just literally destroys the core content of what makes Tokyo Ghoul, Tokyo Ghoul. It's so bad. There is no explanation for anything, and I can't even imagine how bad it is now, because I already know they've already surpassed the Arma stuff and Kaneki-Kin fight, and they're already at the, Kaneki and Toka relationship, which most likely they're going to skip the entire rabbit hole scene, which, understandable on censorship-wise, but still, they're going to skip so much that nobody's really going to understand or have any context to anything that's going to happen. So just Tokyo Ghoul is always taking L's. It really is always taking L's. Either it's the manga's ending basically getting rushed to its ending because Ishida got bored with the series and he just, wanted to be done, which I'm not hating on Ishida. He has all right to do what he wants with the series. I'm not upset with the man. He, obviously he had poor work conditions and he just needed a break. Fine. But it took an L there in the manga. And then now the anime, it's constantly taken L's since the very beginning. Since day one when the anime first came out, it's been taking L's repeatedly, and just oh my god, it's insane. It really is insane. But okay, dropping that for now, okay? I think everybody's on the same page with how bad the anime adaptation Tokyo Ghoul Re is. Let's talk about some good news. So, Dr. Stone it got an anime announcement. So, let's be real here. That was expected, okay? If you have been around for a while and you have waited for anime to come out, like you've been a part of, let's say, Weekly Shonen Jump, constantly, reading their series or whatever before they have an anime, when a series gets popular and it can survive, like, over, let's say, 50 to 100 chapters, usually it's gonna get an anime series. It's just a matter of time to when it happens, and I think everybody by now knew it was going to get an anime. It's just the question was, when? And finally, we got that anime announcement for Dr. Stone. It is coming out next year, which I'm pretty excited for because, look, I love the manga. I still need to make my video on it and talk about it, but it's a really good freaking manga, and I love the art style, and I cannot wait to see that anime, the way, Koichi's art is just brought to life in anime form. I really am freaking excited about that. And so, yeah, if you're a Dr. Stone fan, you have a lot of reasons to be happy right now, because it's getting an anime, which means it's going to boost its popularity, which means that manga is going to be selling like hotcakes, and the anime also is going to garner more fans for the manga. So, just all around, it's a win-win situation for Dr. Stone fans. Now, speaking of Shonen Jump series, The Promised Neverland had another teaser trailer that came out, and my oh my, I love that teaser trailer. It's only about 15 to 16 seconds. It's nothing too long, nothing too crazy, so to say, but it shows a really good glimpse into how the art animation of The Promised Neverland is going to look for the anime next year in 2019, and especially the music. Oh my god, the music is so fitting for The Promised Neverland. I mean, seriously, just hearing it, because honestly, I think that's the first time they ever really showed music to that quality for The Promised Neverland trailers. It could be wrong there if they showed it for another trailer, but the music I heard in the trailer, which I'll have linked in the description, it's really good. I was blown away by it, and I'm like, man, this music really does fit the atmosphere that The Promised Neverland gives off. And I can't wait to actually have more of it, get to hear the full soundtrack, get to hear the opening song, the ending song, and all of that for the first time when the anime finally does come out. And I believe the series is coming out next anime season, so it's really not that long of a wait, honestly. I mean, think about it, we're already on episode 7 of this anime season. That's like only about 5 weeks until, the next season begins, 5 to 6 weeks, so that's not really that bad, honestly. It's not that long of a wait. 6 weeks will fly on by very quickly, especially since, the holidays are coming up. It's going to be Christmas and all that. People are going to be having parties, whatever, so it's not going to be that long until, we have our first, episode of the Promised Neverland anime to come out. Now, for some more good news, Railgun Season 3 has been announced for 2019, and this truly has me excited, because honestly, I wanna be real with you, Chief. I personally prefer Railgun over Index. Now, before I go any further with the Railgun information, I know many are probably going to be asking me, Chibi, you say you like Railgun, you say you like Index, but where's the Index review? Season 3 is out right now. Why haven't you been reviewing it? Well, I'll be honest with you. I've been a little bit slacking on the review for Index since I've been moving into this house, or I moved into this house. I kind of slacked a little bit, and I really haven't done any reviews for it. I definitely need to do so, but I am watching the series. It is a good series. I love Index. It's honestly one of my favorite series, especially to watch for this anime season, but sometimes there is series I do watch that I just don't review. That is just how it is. That's how it is sometimes, but I do want to do some videos on Index very soon, but I do want to state, though, that I like the series. Don't worry, I haven't dropped or anything, because I know many were asking me about that. But getting back on to what I was talking about, Railgun Season 3, it is been announced to come out in 2019, which, like I said, I honestly prefer Berry's story over, Index's story, and so I'm very glad to finally see, an actual announcement for when it will come out, because it's just such a great series. The music is always so good, and I love the interactions with Berry and how she, interacts with everybody around her, and I can't wait to see the story and all that, see how, and see how the story progresses. But yeah, that's pretty much about it when it comes to the new information or announcements that came out, recently these past few days or past week. And before I end this video, I know many have been asking me, Chibi, you made a video a while back, like a few days ago, talking about how, you had a very good day, when are you going to tell us? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to be able to tell you guys until around December. You'll find out in December, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I had a really good day, and, in due time, you guys will find out, so do not worry about that. But anyways, I want to end the video here. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like, and if you want to get notified for whenever I upload a video, please click the bell icon down below, because for some reason, even if you click the subscribe button, you don't always get notified for whenever a video is uploaded. So if you want to get notified, hit that bell icon, and that goes for all YouTubers, not just me, but every YouTuber on the platform. So I love you guys, be safe, Chibi out.